Hello and welcome back to BBLB. It's 12:18 and you join me in the gallery. As you can see, examples just knocked up a brilliant picture of John McCrook, everybody. I'd argue, apart from Keith Lemon, who's actually a professional artist, I'd argue that's the best one on the wall, guys. Now, yesterday, Coolio left the Big Brother house. Here to tell us all about it, it's Emma with a jam-packed BBLB news.
At 11:09 yesterday morning, the mother of all arguments kicked off between Coolio and Nadia. What started as a prank quickly escalated into something a lot more serious.
What is wrong with this stupid, sad little man? Get a grip. You're a father. Be example of your family. Do you know what? I want them all over there now. I want them all there, you of a man.
Well, then if you want them there, you must put them there yourself. I'm just making a joke.
Here, look. I spit on it, look. That's all yours now. That's all yours. Look. An old man, father. Seriously, what has become of our generation?
So at 1:51 p.m, Big Brother and Coolio came to the mutual agreement that he should leave the house.
I don't want there to be tension or the atmosphere of the house to be volatile because of me, because, you know, we're all here to do a job, as is Big Brother and Big Brother staff. So therefore, you know, with or without me, the show must go on.
Coolio, would you like to leave the Big Brother house?
Just open one of these doors, bro, and let me out.
The door to your right will be opened.
So after her tough morning, Victor and Michelle decided Nadia needed a little cheering up. Cue a very hunky ex-housemate.
Ah! Are you serious?
Are you okay?
Hi, how are you? Hi, Big
Hello,
Brother.
Nadia.
Hi.
Today you get your very own slave. You can do whatever you want with him. Within reason.
Within reason. You've been warned. I've been warned. Okay. Now let's warm you up a little bit. Let's do some push-ups a little bit.
Oh, right, okay. Can I lie under him?
No, you can...
And look who's with me now. It's only Sexy Stuart, everybody! Woo! So, Stu, what was it like going back in after all this time?
Really strange. Yeah, really strange. But the mood when I went in, because of what's happened with Coolio, everyone was just out of it, I guess. And obviously massaging Nadia was a bit of an experience.
Bit of a strange one.
Bit of an experience, yeah.
What was it like having Nadia as your master?
To be honest, she was still really down from Coolio, so she was kind of quiet. So it's really Brian took over.
Right, okay.
Brian sort of, I think Brian wanted me to be his slave more.
Yeah, you got a little bit more than you bargained for, though, didn't you?
A little bit, yeah. Top off and then,
a little bit of slippage.
Bit of a boob out in my face, accidentally on purpose. Yeah.
Who would you like to see win?
After going in, I've completely changed. I think either Brian or Preston.
Who was it before?
Before I went in, I kind of wanted like one of the bigger characters to win, so maybe Nadia or Nikki or someone like that. But now, Brian, without
Preston
Brian, it'd die. Yeah.
Okay, Stuart, thank you very much.
Cheers.
He's looking dashing today, isn't he? At 10:21 last night, a game of Guess the Housemate took place, but little did the housemates realise that they were being watched.
Oh, my nerves. Aggressive, confrontational.
Coolio.
Gangster.
Coolio.
Victor!
Yes!
I haven't said a bad thing about Brian all day, have I? So be honest.
No, you haven't. I cannot wait for them to go into the house. That's it for the news. Don't forget to head to the website to find out how Victor and Michelle are getting on. Now, though, it's over to George, who's with some very familiar faces.
I tell you what, it's lovely out here. Now, Victor and Michelle will soon be going into the real Big Brother house, but how will a jungle cat survive being cooped up with a lip gloss bitch? Here to tell us all about it, BB5's Marco and Armit and BB7's Aisling! Check yourself. I was going to say a lady who knows all about living in a secret room, but I just left it at Aisling. How are we, gang? You all right?
Yeah,
you good?
yeah.
Nice to see you. Marco, how do you think the lip gloss ladies are going to be back together again?
Well, I actually bought a remnant from Fight Night. This is actually
Have you kept
Emma's
that in
hat.
your house?
I have. This
Wow.
is actually Emma's hat from Fight
Probably
Night.
worth a few quid.
Well,
Yeah,
might
put it
be.
on
eBay. Yeah.
Do you think are the lip gloss bitches back on then, do we think?
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see him back in, but it's been 6 years, so much has changed. Who knows what's going to happen with the dynamic?
What do you think about having the bed sit back in there? Because obviously the last time we had a bed sit in the house, it was fairly explosive.
So I don't think it's going to be so explosive because last time we had 2 girls that were evicted into the bed sit, and you know when they came back,
Slightly different
yeah,
setup,
and they watched
basically.
people slagging them off for 24 hours a day,
Yeah.
7 days, 3 or 4 days they were in there. And I mean, they're not actually part of the game yet, so I don't think when they come back, it's going to be.
They're not going to have too much.
No, yeah.
Kind of ulterior stuff going on. Steve, what's it like going into a house when all of a sudden they know you've been living just next door?
It's very powerful. Because you're in a position of power because they don't know whether you know what they've been doing and stuff like that. So you're on top. You come in and you're kind of like.
Because I tell you what, it seems like they're enjoying their power a little bit.
Yeah, but they get to do fun things and like get evil clowns going and stuff. I wish I could have done that.
You know what? Let's have a look at the evil clown going in.
Which housemate would you like to receive the Mr. Snuggles treatment?
Nikki.
Nikki.
Enjoy.
What? Oh, no! No! God! I'm so scared.
I have no guilt whatsoever. My conscience is clean.
What are you doing?
Isn't that Coolio's jacket?
Oh, yeah.
He'll be like,
I'm a pimp.
Big Brother would like you to choose 2 housemates to enjoy disco in the small task room.
Here we go! Womanizer, you're a womanizer, you're a womanizer, oh, womanizer, oh, you're a womanizer, baby.
Ahmed, did they play the pranks on the right people, do you think?
No, it should have been Ulrika because she's boring.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
You think
She's not doing
Ulrika's
anything.
boring?
Absolutely, she's boring.
Right, okay. What would you have done to Ulrika?
Maybe the same thing. And in that case, instead of going next to her, close to her, just keeping away from her and then
That's a good idea.
Yeah. But I'm saying, no, I'm saying scaring her, sorry.
Right, scaring her. She was pretty scared of the clown, though.
Yeah, she was petrified.
Marco, how do you think Nadia's going to cope living with Victor again? How's that going to work out?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I think, it has been a long time, so I think the waters have settled a little bit. And actually, I think...
I don't think so. It might come back.
I think that because they're in there together and because they are from Big Brother 5 and we all have that bond, that perhaps there'll be a little group that forms between the 3 of them.
Right, OK.
So
and what about, obviously, 2 big alpha males, Coolio and John, coming out of the house? Do you think Victor's going to be bossing it in there now, Aisling?
He'll try, but I think Nadia's the boss of that house.
Yeah?
What she says goes.
Yeah, you wouldn't get on the wrong side of her, would you, really?
No, well, I'd be all right, but yeah, someone else might not want to.
Exactly.
Well, it's a shame that Coolio's gone.
Who do you think's going to get on really well? If Michelle and Victor go in there now, are they going to be getting on really well in particular with anybody, or...?
Michelle will get on with everyone because she's such a sweet girl. I've met her loads.
Victor clashes a little bit, though, just kind of instinctively.
Yeah, but that makes it fun. I want him to clash with people. I hope he clashes with everyone.
Yeah?
It'd be hilarious.
Who would you like to see win Ultimate?
I want Chantal to win myself.
Really?
Yeah.
Has it been interesting watching that whole thing play out with
Yeah,
her?
and I feel so sorry for her. As a woman, my heart goes out to her. Do you know what I mean? It's a really sticky situation for her to be in, and I think she still loves him. She clearly
still loves him.
Feelings, yeah.
Marco, very quickly, who do you want to see win, mate?
It's got to be Nadia for me, of course, yeah. Not sure it's going to happen, but...
Keep it in the crew.
Yeah, I've got my fingers crossed.
Ahmed, who would you like to see
For me, it must be Victor or Nikki.
Victor or Nikki. All right, guys. Well, listen, thank you very much for that. Give them a big round of applause, everybody. Right, time now to head over to the workshop where Zig and Zag are joined by the reader they
The one and only undefeated current husband of Katie Price, Alex Reid! Rocky! Hello, Mr. Reid.
Hello, Zig and Zag. How you doing?
Not too bad, matey. Now, I've got to ask you, what was more scarier? Facing going into a cage fight for a smackdown with Tom Kong Watson, or entering the celebrity Big Brother house to face the holy wrath of Stephen Baldwin?
Well, that's a no-brainer. What do you reckon?
I'd say Baldwin.
Yeah.
All day long.
Scary.
All day.
Terrifying.
Tell me about it.
That's a beautiful thought.
It is. It really is.
Now, look, you were in the house with lots of famous types, right? Who did you like? Who didn't you like?
Who didn't like?
Well, the sort of character I am, I'm never going to say anything nasty about anybody,
Right.
so it's not going to be that salacious.
Come on.
Right, come on, just tell us who'd you like, who didn't you like? No one's watching.
Come on then, Vinny, let's have it. Come on.
Yeah, bring it on.
No, I actually love Vinny.
You'd got on well with Vinny,
Love,
didn't you?
hate. Love, hate.
Oh, love, hate.
Right.
He was
I know
a
what you mean.
cheeky monkey. But
He was a
yeah.
cheeky monkey.
Alex.
It's not noble, is he? It's not humble.
I want you out of this house, Alex. I can do it in 2 seconds.
He's not humble, is he?
I think I might become the new people's champion, mate.
Come here, did you ever hear of Anna Trump?
Now, I wasn't going to say this. I went to the toilet one day and she went in straight after me. As I come out and got the plane. And everyone's going, Varna's
what?
And I was like, I didn't own up to it. So.
Hey, Alex, did you feel any posher after spending 3 weeks in a house with Stephanie Beecham?
She's posh.
Yeah,
She's very posh.
Very posh.
Yes.
You know what? She does actually bring out that side in one, yes.
Oh,
yes,
yes,
of course. You know,
Now-
you airs and grace and all that. You have to,
You have to,
talk
yes,
like
yeah.
your darling.
Darling, yes, darling.
Of course.
Oh, it's certainly rubbed off on you.
It's not becoming of a gentleman to trump in a house like that.
In one's abode.
No, absolutely.
Now, what's it like being married to the legendary Jordan?
A.K.A. Katie Price.
Yep, a.k.a. the Boobinator.
Who?
Come on.
Right.
What's it like going?
Look, listen,
Come on.
she might be Katie Price when
Yeah.
she's on the show by herself, but when I'm here, what's her name?
What?
Look.
Jordan.
No.
Katie Reed.
Yeah!
Right.
Know your place, ladies. Hey, how did your missus feel, right? When you left the house
Fantastic.
and everybody liked you more than her. But you went in, they booed you, and you came out and they loved you.
Yeah.
Do you put me on the spot there.
Yeah, come on, let's hear
let's
it.
think about that one.
No time to think.
I
Let's
went
go.
in. I
Close
mean,
up on 12.
They voted
Get right
me
in there. He's
because of who
sweating.
I am, not because I'm married to her.
Yes,
so-
of course.
And I have my own identity. I was doing my stuff way before. I mean, doing
That's
my
right,
fighting.
you're fighting, of course.
And but it's
You
nice.
had boobs way before she had boobs.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
But it was nice to
Yeah.
have a bit of recognition. And even now, I walk down the street and, Alex, well done for winning Big Brother.
Oh,
And
yeah,
I-
Alex, yeah,
I mean, I do read.
Yeah, no, that's... If they're on the other side of the road, it'd be that kind of...
Yeah. Now look, Alex, how come the sparks didn't fly? Because we were expecting this when you went into the house with your missus's ex, Dane Barry.
Oh, yeah.
We thought there was going to be a bit of, oh, come on, you, bring it on.
Oh,
Yeah?
come on. I mean,
Come on.
I know Dane's done some karate and he's a cool cat.
Yeah.
But I'm a professional fighter.
You are.
And I'm currently active. It was not really fair. It's like a...
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
come
would
on.
have squashed him like a little fly. You would have made him cry. And it's the flippin' Reed-nator, everyone!
Oh, cheers, boys. Right, after the break, the ever-outspoken Pete Burns will be telling us about watching Chantal and Preston a second time round, and John James gets his hands on a right randy mare. See you in 4.